Okay, welcome to this is chapter 11 of A Dark Future Rising, and we're starting right off from chapter 10, so not skipping around for this one. With me today I have Wanderer as Wraythe, a new player, and a new character, Walter Peck, or Palter Weck as War Eagle, and Slip as Dr. Vitae. Last time, Wraythe and Dr. Vitae were led to a mansion in upstate New York, the Hughes Mansion, and because War Eagle was supposedly there, and they were brought down to a basement level, and lo and behold, he was. However, when they got in here, the owner or supposed owner of the mansion left them there, and they were attacked by a figure that was in hiding, one Shinobi. After a brief struggle, Shinobi struck down both Vitae and Wraythe, and this is where we will begin. As you Vitae and Wraythe, your eyes flutter open. You're racked with pain. You see out as if your eyes kind of burn as you look through this liquid. It's very viscous. It's thick. You look out through it. You have a hard time seeing very far outside of your tubes, canisters, whatever you want to call them. You do notice that you have a breathing apparatus stuck to your mouth and nose. Your nose is actually pinched, and you feel the sensation of almost gagging as you have a something inserted into your nose underneath the pinch, which was two tubes and a breathing apparatus similar to what you would have in a scuba mask. You're both in this situation. As I say, you have various pains across your body as your wounds were not healed. And I'll go ahead and let you kind of role play your reaction to this as you wake up. Time is unknown to you. You have no idea how long it's been or anything like that. Everything looks kind of the same with all this halogen lights, no natural light whatsoever.
Wraythe's first reaction immediately is one of panic. He's got a vague feeling that he's in one of these tubes he's seen before, and while he wasn't completely sure what they were for, he's got some ideas, and none of them are pleasant. So he immediately starts struggling, but then within a few seconds he gets enough awareness of himself and his surroundings that he instead tries to become insubstantial, which I have a nasty feeling won't work.
Actually, it does. You become insubstantial, and the mask pulls away from your face, and you realize you cannot breathe.
Vitae. I don't need to.
Oh, yeah. You don't need to as insubstantial? Yeah. I don't remember. Okay.
No, I just need to in general.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Because I'm not alive.
That's right. There you
They
go.
didn't realize when they stuck that tube down your throat. Madison, as she comes to, looks around, and her first thought is, this is a nightmare. This isn't happening. But as she keeps trying to wake herself up, she looks over and she sees Wraythe and War Eagle, and the memory of what happened, of the sword slicing down into her. She looks down, she sees that wound on her chest. It all starts to trickle back, and that panic rises in her. She sees these sturdy glass walls of this tank all around her, and she feels her chest tightens. I mean, she's just starts to breathe harder and heavier, and I think she goes into an absolute panic. Waves of nausea and muscle spasms and what I think they all just emanate out of her. Just a unconscious unleashing of her powers in her panic. I think anyone who was standing close to the tank would feel that, would feel just random entropic waves coming off of her as she's struggling.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a fortitude roll. Gotta be a 22.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, you're able to keep it together as far as your mental faculties go. But yeah, you just start kind of freaking out a little bit, and your powers kind of subconsciously fire all around you. There's no one that close currently. You hear a voice, we meet again. And he kind of walks over to Vitae, looking at you after you've released your powers, and gives a smile, and you can see kind of his blurred face through the viscous water in the glass. He smiles.
She just glares at him. She's like got a tube in her throat, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's going to focus. She's going to try to use biological disruption on him.
Yeah, you can. Go ahead.
Not a great roll.
He gets a fortitude roll. Let's see. He kind of laughs. Oh, Fräulein, do that again and I'll kill your friend before you can wake him up. And Vitae, you're kind of looking over to the side and you see the middle cylinder, and there's no water in it, and you just see Wraythe kind of slump to the ground. His breathing apparatus is been pulled off his body, but like the nose tubes are halfway out, kind of uncomfortably looking. Dr. Dream looks over and sees that canister is empty and frowns. Says, "What is this? What is this?" And he leaves you and comes over here. Wraythe, what have you been doing in the meantime?
Yeah, so as you surmise, I've become invisible as well. And before I go anywhere, I'm just trying to look around the room, particularly trying to see where Shinobi is.
He's lingering back where he is on the screen, just kind of standing there. He's his katana out.
And as Dr. Dream comes over to the tube, I'm going to very carefully head over to this other one. And kind of lurk inside that one.
Now, invisible, it is full. There's a person in there.
Oh, is there? Okay, I'll go...
Both of them.
I guess over here then.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, he kind of looks around and he says, "This one has escaped." And Shinobi begins to kind of walk around, but you don't see them getting close quite yet. Wraythe, you get this sensation as if you've woken up from some long slumber. You don't really remember the immediate memories of what happened. Why don't you actually tell me what the last thing you do remember is?
War Eagle kind of slumped down in the now empty tube. After what feels like a long period of blackness, his eyes slowly start fluttering. Even without his eyes open, he can sense that he is not where his last memory placed him. The last thing he can think of after a moment of cloudiness is Korea. He knew what he was doing there. He knew where he was going, but this does not feel like it. This has a different edge to it, as opposed to the grittiness of the rugged mountains of North Korea. This has a very sterile feeling. It takes him back to a further memory of when he originally was created, for the lack of a better term. And as he opens his eyes, kind of feels this nauseous feeling as the tubes are still in his nose, and he reaches up to pull them away from him.
Yeah, as you do, you pull them out, and it's a very uncomfortable sensation as you do. Dr. Dream steps forward immediately, and he has something in his hand. Vitae, as you're watching, it's kind of tough to see exactly, but you're pretty sure with your medical knowledge that he has some sort of syringe, and he goes to try to stab War Eagle with that syringe.
Oh, sorry.
sorry.
I'll let you go. Sorry.
She starts pounding on the glass, and she's going to try biological disruption again.
Okay, what's your distance on that?
4 hexes.
Got him. Okay, try it again.
Oh my gosh, I'm so shitty.
Okay, after this, I'm going to break into combat, unless you have non-combat actions you're going to do. Let me roll for him real quick, though.
Oh, got him.
And I got him. So add 2 hardships to the next skill, next 3 skill checks. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, she sends like just like pains, like stomach pains that probably make him clench up, but just as he's going in to inject War Eagle.
And then seeing it's a good time for a distraction. Wraythe doesn't become substantial, but he does become visible, and he shouts, "Over here, arsehole!" to Shinobi, and then goes running across the lab away from him.
You can move 5 hexes if you want.
Yeah. Down there.
Cool. All right, let's...
But he'll do it as loud as he can, just to try and distract him.
Right. All right, go ahead and everyone give me initiative rolls.
Am I on any negatives or anything?
Yeah, probably. Give yourself a hardship for just kind of being in cryo for 100 years or whatever.
Still faster than us.
He's slow. Shinobi
I was thinking War Eagle.
Oh,
sorry.
yeah. No, that's good for you guys. He has wounds peppering him. All right, let's see where we are here. Oh, let me do Dr. Dream. Dr. Dream is hurt. He's going to try to make a hand-to-hand roll.
Did he take his hardships for that initiative?
He did not. That would be a skill check. Let me just, I can easily fix that. 2d10. Okay, so it'd be a 23. Okay, so that's one. That's one of them. So this is next. What skill checks? His next 3. So he's got 2 more left. Okay. Let me see where we are. All right, War Eagle, you do come out of it. I'm going to give you a hardship for your first 2 turns. You do see that there's this man in front of you, and you don't know exactly what's happening, but he appears to be threatening you.
As War Eagle, kind of slowly comes to, he hears the noise from a doctor, a voice that it's on the fringe of his memory. Can't quite place it, but it's familiar to him, and the tone of it tells him that it's danger. And as he opens his eyes, he sees this individual coming towards him with a syringe, and just without thinking, just snap punches him to get him away.
Okay, go ahead. Just standard.
Yep.
Okay.
I gotta add my
Yep.
skilled and then subtract my hardship here.
Your hardship, it'll give you a hardship.
Oh, it's already in there.
Well, it's not in there, but when you make the roll, it'll ask you how many hardships you have.
Yep.
38. He's a bit surprised. He's not gonna go good for him. Well, let me see. Does he even have dodge? Oh God. What's his 9? I'm just gonna go base defense. That's 29. Okay. Level 1 stun. Okay, so let me figure this out. So, this is damage first. 29 plus 4, 33. Left leg, 30. And he has any armor? He does, actually, but not against bludgeoning. So, 30 damage. That's a wound.
Plus an injury.
Yeah, you have mortal, so boom, boom. 30. Punch to chest. 30. Or to leg. So how do you punch this guy in the leg?
So as he kind of opens his eyes and sees, he just bolts upright and swings down to hit his leg in an attempt to knock him back, and just it almost looks like there's sparks coming out of his hand as he just hits him right in the top of the thigh, sending his leg shooting up. He screams out in pain, not ready for a man in a diaper to punch him as hard as that.
Right, Wraythe, you're up.
Okay. Kind of seeing that's going on.
Your weapon, you're not armed either. Just
Yeah, I figured they would have taken that. Okay, I am. I'm insubstantial.
okay.
So I'm going to run straight through this over to here, and kind of stop there for now.
How many hexes did you go?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Right. Okay.
So I'm insubstantial, but I am visible.
Yep, gotcha. Dr. Dream being punched in the leg and now severely compromised. He's going to draw race. What would he do? Yeah, I think he would actually do that. He's going to try to run. You can make an opportunity to attack if you would like.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Seeing someone trying to inject him with something doesn't sit well with War Eagle. So as this man turns to run, he tries to punch him again. And this is another hardship, correct?
Yeah, you would take a hardship on the roll, yeah. And then you'll be done. 38. That's going to be almost the exact same thing as last time. If not... Oh, this guy has stun, too. I'll just make sure
Yeah, when he runs, he'll have to add the 1. Is that cumulative on that stun?
So it's every time you hit him. So he has stun, too, so he's at 2 right now because you hit him that time, too. So he takes another wound and injury. I'm almost positive that's what that's going to be. So yeah, you hit him in the back as he starts moving. And
Did I hit him in the same leg? Oh no! So as he
arm
turn,
that time.
he swings and this time aims a little higher, but misses his shoulder blade instead, striking him in the tricep.
Yeah. Yeah, basically. Punch to the arm. Yeah, he's turning and you just whack him. He is not up because he is stunned. Well, no, he actually moved, so that wouldn't be true. He's running to there. So he would be.
Was that Walter? Was that War Eagle's?
It was an interrupt, so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now you're up. Vitae.
She's sees War Eagle waking up, and she's still panicking. She still does not want to be where she is, but she sees him driving off Dr. Dream. She presses her hands against the glass. Hold on, let me see what my range is on this now. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta look at my new power. Yeah, she's still at touch for this. She's gonna... She's going to raise her own strength with transmutation.
Okay.
It's not on here, so I'll
Yeah,
just roll it off the sheet.
That's right. Shape.
Let's see. Where's shape?
You can use that power menu. It's right there too.
I don't think it's on there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's
spell skills. Shape.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So she gains 2 points to her strength.
Okay, so you'd be at 3. Remember your -1. Okay. Okay. Alright, that's 3 for you. Shinobi. Wraythe, give me a how to get him to follow you and not the guy who just punched Dr. Dream to death.
What would a taunt roll be?
Yeah, it's going to be
persuasion
with presence, right?
Persuasion or deception.
Should I try an intimidation? No, I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah, I'd be alright with that. You can try that.
Yeah, because it was presence based, I thought.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Also, because I'm good at it.
Yeah, I got you. I don't know how that's possible, but
it's because when he looks to, he can look really he can look really undead.
Go ahead and toggle that down and up, and then roll it again, or just roll D10.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's. Okay, and then roll the D10.
Yeah.
Oh, I need a slash on that. Okay.
Nice. 48. Alright, I'll make a fortitude for him. He's coming after you. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is divided by 5. So that's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 4. Hold on. It's 13 here. 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so that's like, he's there in 3 AP. Yeah, he just blurs across the room to get to you. So he's at 3 AP. And then it is Wraith's turn.
Oh, I was muted, sorry.
No problem.
Wraith's going to become invisible.
You're insubstantial too, right?
Yep.
Okay. So that's 2 AP. Alright,
As I go, I'll wave.
Yeah, it's Dr. Vitae.
Okay.
What you gonna do?
I'm sorry. Did you was
No.
I muted?
Yeah, you must have been. I didn't hear you.
Yes.
Okay. This is a question. Can I stack my transmutation or not? This is not currently in the description of the power. So.
How many? What's the duration of it?
Well, I increased the duration. So
what's the
currently,
duration? You can, so long as they both fall under the same duration.
right. I'm currently at duration 3. So that's
Yeah, it would not stack then, because you would, by the time you did cast it again, the other one would be gone.
No, I mean the 3rd level of duration.
Oh, well, okay. Let me look then. Let's just look.
The duration is
This one's a transmutation.
uh-huh. So it's +4, so 12. It's at 12.
Oh, then yes, definitely.
Okay, then I'm going to do that again because I need to break out of this tank, and I'm not doing it at 3 strength.
Okay, I'll track it with this thing.
Okay.
So you both of them for 9. What are you lowering though? Don't you have to lower something?
Nope.
Okay, that's the other one. Okay.
Yeah, that's the other one. So I'm hulking out over here.
Yeah, so
I'm at
you're
5
now at 5. Updating your things. Okay. So yeah, even though hurt, you're just like getting bigger.
So
and
how
bigger.
many AP did that use?
3. So you're at
Okay,
6 total now.
6.
Shinobi can't see you, and I'm gonna do probably a perception check to see if he realizes that you might be insubstantial, since this happened last time too.
Yeah, I did just walk through something. He should have noticed. He should have noticed actually.
Yeah, I think he would know then. So he there's nothing he can do here, right? So he's just gonna he turns and he's gonna go backwards 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he's gonna be here for 2. So he just speeds past to get to War Eagle. Not really.
Yeah, I'm gonna
concerned.
yell something out as a warning.
Yeah. Back there now. Alright, I think it is actually Ray's turn.
Okay. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3 to there.
Okay.
So I'm outside the tank now. I'm getting ready to become visible and substantial.
It is Shinobi's turn again. And he is just going to lay into War Eagle here. He just gets right in front of you in a blur and comes down with a reckless attack. Let's see how good your regen is. Yeah, we got to do all the transfers. So 1. It's got 3 benefits. Hold on. Okay, so already 2 benefits. That'll max him. 1 benefit is a +3. That's a plus. Well, I have 3 benefits, so let me just calculate this real quick. So that's 4. So he keeps 2 additional dice and a plus 11. Okay. Here we go. 1 benefit, additional mods 11, and then he's going to keep 2 additional dice off this roll, which is 9, so a 60.
Alrighty. I will obviously attempt to dodge.
Yeah.
And I'm done.
Are you done with your hardships?
I think you said 2.
Yeah, you're done with your hardships, yep. Adding AP for you. So that's 20, 30. So it's 30 damage. That's enough to give you a wound. And does it have lethal weapon yet? No, that's different. Doesn't have mortal. So it's just 30. So just a wound. Yeah, so he basically stabs you. He wouldn't stab with this weapon. He swings down and it cuts you across the chest. Before you even realize hardly he's there, he's just so fast. Vitae, you're up.
So just so I know in my recovery roll here, I need to roll 30 or higher to get rid of the wound, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Thank you.
I'm doing it again. I don't think I'll break the bank attack into unless
Okay. Sure.
I mean, I don't know what it's gonna take. So
she's so big that she just her shoulders just bust out.
Yeah, that's basically it. So next turn I'll try, I don't know, an athletics roll or whatever to bust out of this tank.
Okay, hold on. It's kind of funny. Okay, so you have a strength of 7 now. So all 3 of them last for another 6 AP. Okay, nice. 12. Alright, none of these have been exploding too much, have they? No. Okay. I believe it's War Eagle's turn now.
Alright, so the first thing I need to do is heal, right?
You do it after at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, he's going to attempt to grapple him, to grab him.
Yeah, just do it. Let me get the grapple rules up real quick. Where is it?
Actually, I should probably do 2 benefits on that since I'll go before him. But let's refresh on the grapple rules before I decide that.
Yeah, it's under combat, and then should be other combat rules. Oh, it's not. It's probably under the normal ones. Hold on. I always lose track of this one.
Yeah, I was looking for it.
Oh, I got too many documents up. Yeah, it's under general combat rules updates right now.
Gotcha.
Yep. So you basically do a hand-to-hand roll, and then he's going to do whatever he's going to do, just to see if you just get your hands on him or not. That would be the first thing. It's an attack roll.
All right. Well, I'm gonna wait and get 2 benefits on here.
So you're gonna aim.
Yep, I'm gonna aim. So
he'll go. Just so you know.
How will he go?
You're both. Oh, that's Dr. Dream. I'm sorry. You're right. Yep, you're right. Okay, so
all right. So now I'll do aim twice, or do I have to actually do an action, or does aim count as healing?
No, it does. You can heal now. Yep.
Alrighty.
Because 1 aim is a turn.
So I should just do a recovery with
all your modifiers, yeah.
So no benefit. Got my additional mods plugged in. And do I do a hardship then?
No, it's wounds are baked in.
Okay, wounds are baked in. Okay.
Oh, and actually, we'll have to remove it because regen doesn't count wounds, I don't think.
No.
Okay. Well, the good news is my base modifier is plus 27, so I'll probably pass 30.
Nice.
Yeah.
So as War Eagle, it's just this blur of motion, and he gets a slice across his chest, and he kind of reels back, and before he's even gotten back up, the wound from the sword is already almost entirely closed, and if it wasn't for a few bits of blood dripping down his torso, you would never known he'd been injured. And kind of looks to this ninja thing and goes, "Come here, you little squirt!" And he kind of just hops up and attempts to grab him.
All right, 1 second. So Dr. Dream, he uses interact action to open the door, hits the button, and it opens. So it's Wraythe's turn.
So Dr. Dream's right here, is he?
Yep, sure is.
Okay. I'm not armed, am I? So
Nope.
I'm going to run over.
Okay.
I can become substantial as a free action, can't I?
Yes, you sure can. Yep.
Yeah, so I'm still invisible, but I am now. As I reach him, I become substantial. And I'm going to just try and tackle him.
All right,
That's my next turn.
All right, so how many did you move?
6.
I'm assuming that's a run, right? So,
Yeah.
okay, 11 AP. Okay, it is now War Eagle's turn.
All right, so we're going to try to grab him.
Yep, so do hand-to-hand with
It's 2 benefits.
Before, what's your hand-to-hand? So just know that there's that cap rule, right? So, yeah,
Okay,
so basically you're going to keep an extra die with no benefits for that.
Okay.
So when you have, basically, just explain how it works is when you have you can't roll more dice than double your attribute. So you have 10 right now, right? That's what you roll normally. So what you do is if you have odd benefit, that is a +3. If you have a number of benefits, that's a kept dice.
Okay, so 2 benefits, so it's a kept dice, so we'll just see what I roll.
Yep, and then we'll just add one of the
from
ones
it,
that
yep.
were dropped, yeah. So 41 and a 5, so 46 is what I see.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
And what does Reckless do when attempting to stop them?
Reckless?
Anything?
Oh, he has what is the? He has a hardship on his defense. Yeah, that's what it is.
Does your hand do any damage, or is it just
does.
the LOS?
His hand, his
Oh,
punch.
bludgeoning 4.
Yeah, mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got level 2 natural weapon. He's dodging. He's gonna take a hardship from that. Nope. So you're able to make contact with him. You hit him. So that's 10, 14.
Well, this is an attempt to grab him. Is there
Okay,
damage on the
yeah,
top of that?
that's right. No, you're right. Go ahead.
Okay, so as he realizes this individual just moves, like the wind, almost invisible to the naked eye, he takes away the advantage that this person has, his ability to move, and just kind of gets him in this giant bear hug and holding on to him. Like, not so fast now, are you?
And that is... So you're the offensive grappler. He's the defensive
Yes.
grappler. And then it would be Dr. Dream's turn. You're invisible still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he just goes out the door.
Okay. Can I get an attack as he goes?
Yeah, you can opportunity to attack him. Yep, absolutely.
And can that be trying to tackle him?
Yeah, you can grapple him.
Yep, I'm going to try and do that.
Hand
Hand to hand. Okay, not my best skill. But, let's do that then. So combat.
Yeah, he's going to take
Hand to
4
hand.
hardships to defend it, though.
Okay.
Okay, so he's gonna try to dodge, but he's gonna take 4 hardships because invisibility is 4 hardships.
Cool.
So he is totally jacked up anyway. So Yeah, you
Oof.
grab him.
Nice.
Technically, no, they didn't. Yeah, so, yeah, technically you do grab him as he tries to go out the door. So now you're the offensive grappler and he's the defensive grappler. So we have 2 grapples going on. First time ever. Okay.
Yeah. Their one looks like a sort of pro wrestling match, and ours looks like a playground fight over here.
Well, it looks like him trying to. It looks like he's miming, miming something like pantomiming.
Oh yeah. I guess I become visible now as
Yeah, you have to. That's right. Yeah.
yeah. So you'll start off with him fighting nothing, and then all of a sudden you see what he's fighting.
Oh man. I guess he'll try to get away. Okay, so he makes a hand-to-hand check. Offensive grapplers. Okay, so offensive and defensive. Sorry, I just need to refresh. Yeah, so he's gonna try to do does a hand-to-hand. Oh my goodness. It's not gonna be good. Yeah, that doesn't beat your base defense, so you don't have to do anything. Yeah, he's trying to get away, but unable to. Shinobi is in a grapple as well. He doesn't have a short weapon, but he's going to try to attack with his long weapon anyway. Oh, he's a defensive grappler, though. Yeah, he can't do that. Oh, he just takes 2 hardships. So yeah, he's going to do a reckless attack with 2 hardships here as he's trying to get away.
Now, is he... Maybe
Yeah, go ahead.
I was looking at... Is he allowed to use...
Yeah, look at defensive grappler. Defensive grapplers may use offensive actions. Those that require a skill check take 2 hardships.
Gotcha.
So that would be it. So he's going to attack. What is this song? Why is this in this playlist?
It's War Eagle's favorite song.
Yeah.
Right.
It's his. That's his intro song.
Let's do this one.
It just further enrages him. I hate orchestra music.
Alright, so 1 benefit. Let me see, because he's actually hurt, so I need to take that into account. 5. Okay, so he keeps an extra one. So he's going to keep an extra die. Plus 11. 2 hardships. Okay. There we go. Benefit none. Additional mods 11. Hardships 2. And he keeps an extra die, so he keeps 7. 33.
So I can attempt to dodge that. I assume that's allowed.
Yeah, you can.
No bonuses or anything.
I think you, as offensive attack actions, if any other.
Oh, it gains 2 offense. Okay, this is an offensive action, not defensive, I guess. So
For you?
for me, I'm using
yes.
dodge as yeah.
This is
I would get
defensive.
2 benefits when I try and beat on him next time.
Yeah, right.
But I would not. I would get to
Yep.
do a pelvic thrust to the right.
Yep. So you can dodge. 32. So he hits barely.
I don't know if that's enough to injure me.
It might not be. So what did I say? 33 plus 10, 13.
My injury level is 14.
Oh, can't do it. Plus a -3. Yeah, he cut you across the leg, but it's just this nick. It just seals up immediately as this thing. He can't get away, apparently. That was 13 because it was a 4. It looks like it is War Eagle's turn.
War Eagle, as Shinobi is flailing about in his grasp, just while he maintains the bear hug, just kind of like pivots on his left foot and just slams him in into the table, just like beating on him.
Yep, give me a hand-to-hand roll with 2 benefits. You're capped, so you're going to keep an extra die for that one. Oh my. So you keep a 4.
53 plus 4 for bludgeoning.
So let him dodge 53 first.
Yep.
Okay, so he's gonna, let me just make sure I got his AP up correctly. 14. He'll be at 15. Oh, he's gonna take he takes a hardship to this roll. Okay, 39. And what did you roll?
49.
So that's easy. 14. Plus stun, so he's up. Well, yeah, that one I would say yes on the stun. So he's up at 15. So that was 14 damage. Doesn't take a wound, but takes an injury. How's it look?
So as they're embraced, he steps back and rabbit punches Shinobi in the ribs a few times before maintaining the bear hug, and you're not going to escape my grasp.
Okay, Vitae, hawking out of there.
I'm hulking out of here.
Give me an athletics roll. I'm curious to see what it'll look like. I'd say that's enough. What does it look like?
I think she leans back against one side of the tank after focusing for like, I don't know, like this is probably 60 seconds now, like a full minute. Her muscles getting bigger and broader and her putting on mass from who knows where. And then she opens her eyes, and from leaning against the back side of the tank, she runs toward the front side of the tank and probably tips it over. I think with an athletics roll, that's kind of what you would do. And it just shatters.
Dr. Dream, as you're in this grapple, he pulls his old gun, your old gun, out of a holster on his side. So that's his turn. And, oh, you guys are tied, actually. Who has the highest agility score? What's your agility score? I'm sure it's you, Wraythe.
Yeah, I've got 4.
I'm pretty sure it's higher than him. He's got 4 too. Who's got the highest? Well, actually, I'm sorry. It would be senses. Who's got highest senses first?
Senses, 3.
He's got 3 too. What's your reactions?
Who's closest to being a Taurus?
It's 2. So that's the same. We rolled D10. This is the first time this has ever happened.
Oh.
1 for me.
Oof.
Beat a 1.
Oh my god.
All right, do it again.
Twinsies.
Okay, you
Yes.
go first. Nice.
Wow, we're matched for incompetence. Okay. What can I actually do?
You can do anything, really. You can pummel on him. You can.
Yeah, I guess.
You could pull him.
I learned some very basic, kind of hand-to-hand stuff from Vindicator. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm just going to try and get on top of him so I can start punching him.
You can start. You can start punching him anyway, technically.
Okay, yeah, I just hold on to him. And
or you could trip him. I mean, you could trip him.
Yes, yeah, that'll be best. Yeah, try and get him down on the ground.
Okay, let me look at that rule. Actions, trip. I like it. Okay, that's AP4. So you need to make a called shot legs. Okay, this is a 2 hardships, so you're gonna do a. You're going to do a hand to hand with 2 hardships to do it. Plus, you get 2 benefits. So
Okay.
okay, so let's
give
see.
it a try. This could be interesting.
Yeah, before you plug those benefits in, let's see. Okay, so you're current at 2 strength. So yeah, just add 1 benefit and then a +3, and
One
then 2
benefit
and then
plus
2
3.
hardships.
Okay, 3 and 2 hardships.
That's pretty good.
That's better than I thought. Yeah.
That's pretty good. And then he's gonna defend, which is almost certain to fail. So that puts you at 18, and then he's gonna try to dodge. That would be a 15. Dodge. Nah. Yeah, how does it look as you trip him to the ground?
It's pretty scrappy. We're kind of moving about, banging against both sides of the door, and then Wraythe has about 3 goes at getting his leg hooked through the middle, and then basically he kind of trips him, and kind of they just fall to the ground with Wraythe on top, basically.
Okay. Vitae, you're up. This is your last turn with all your strength. Well, it depends, I guess, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she's after seeing Dr. Dream, I mean, she's just been enraged. And she just takes off. She's going to run. I measured it out. She can get to here with 10.
Okay, go ahead. Perfect. So that'd be 5 AP. Okay, I'm going to reduce your strength by 2.
2. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not quite. Yeah, so you would be 1 with all of it now. What's the remainder? Okay, cool. I think this guy's in trouble. This is going to be a hand-to-hand roll from her, too. Okay, so 15, 3, 7, War Eagle.
What I'm looking at combat here. Is it possible to? I'm trying to find disarm, or basically rip the sword out of his hand.
Absolutely disarm. Should just be able to disarm. Offensive disarm. Yep, 4 AP. You have to be engaged attacker, which you are. It's 2 hardships. Yep.
What am I going against?
His dodge or his parry, even, whatever you want. Yeah. But you get 2 benefits, so you're gonna keep an extra dice.
And he would still take hardships to that?
Nah, no, he would not, because he's on defense.
2 hardships.
You're gonna take 2 hardships, and and then you get to keep an extra dice.
We'll give it a try. We'll see what happens. As he's going about, he goes to grab the sword and yank it out of this man's hand and take away his main advantage. 2 hardships. Oof.
28. But you keep an extra die. You keep a 2. So it's 30.
No, there's a 4 in there.
Is there?
Yeah. 32.
Oh, yeah, I see it. I see it.
Still
Okay.
meh.
Yeah. Okay. Dodge. No, he's gonna parry. Why would I do that? Well, maybe not. Hold on. Oh yeah. No, I'm gonna parry because he gets a bunch of stuff. So he keeps an extra dice. Plus 11. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you go to do it, and he slaps it away with the flat of the blade, even in this grapple. So you're at 19 now. And then it is Dr. Dream's turn, who, he's prone, too. Which means he gets a hardship to anything like this. He just throws up a... What's going on? Just let me be. Let me be. I was made to be here. But he's actually on his back. He's got his gun in his hand. I guess he's going to try to shoot you. He's going to take at least one hardship. So let me read this. Yeah, it takes 3 hardships to this attack. Not going to happen. But he tries to shoot you.
Who's you?
Wraythe, as they're grappled on the ground. No benefits. Oh, he can't use that one. I gotta use guns. One sec.
Oh yeah, because I took his other one.
Just gotta wave it in front of him.
Yeah, yeah. If I had it, I would. Looking for this.
Oh, you almost had it.
Ooh, so close.
Yeah, it just shoots off above your head. Misses completely. Okay. It is Vitae's turn.
With a feral expression on her face, she reaches down and grabs his head, and she's going to try cellular disruption.
Oh, I thought you were gonna beat him to death with your hands. That would have been much better.
Yeah, but I think she'll do better with this because she lost 2 of her strength points and she has no hand-to-hand. So
You could spend a fate point to make it trained. Ugh. Okay. 40. He's gonna try to resist. He definitely doesn't. So that's 22.
8 other damage.
Yeah, 30 damage. Oh, the resistance is recovery, not fortitude. Oh boy, that's gonna be worse. Hold on. My bad. Oh god.
Oof.
Oof is right. -2. So that's 42. So it's 52. 52. Let me just see here. 52. His okay. That's a death roll. Do you want to kill him?
Yes, she does.
Then do it.
She let him live the last time. As a matter of fact, as she's doing it, she's growling, and Wraythe is probably the only one that hears, I let you live the last time, and I promised him that if you came back, I wouldn't make the same mistake again. And as she pushes her hands against the sides of his head, his flesh starts to shrivel and blacken and wither. Lesions start to form all over his face and spread to all over his body. His fat deposits just shrivel up until he's just this sunken, cadaverous, necrotic corpse that doesn't look like it could possibly have been alive 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, as soon as it starts happening, Wraythe kind of lets go of him and just backs away, just in case it's contagious.
She's pretty upset. Probably not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Man, Shinobi's. What can I do? Reckless attack. That's really all I got. With 2 hardships. Wait, okay, so hold on, when I do that, that's, so now I have 5 benefits, so he's gonna keep 2 extra dice and a +3. The 2 extra dice is a total of 5. 52, I'm sorry, 53. What do you want to do? You want to dodge?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do a dodge here. Nothing happened. Oh, there it is. Took a bit.
Okay. Alright, 53 minus 36 plus 10 minus 3. That's 24. That's an injury for you.
Yes, sir.
Might even be better. Yeah, so he just nicks you barely with this sword. And then it is Wraith's turn since Dr. Dream is dead.
Okay. It seems I'm making a habit of this, but I take his gun.
Yep, okay. That's 2 AP.
Yeah. Okay.
Shit.
And then in a minute, I'll take a shot at Shinobi.
Okay. It is Vitae's turn now. Oh.
She looks up from what she's done, a little stunned with herself, panting. She looks at Wraythe and then she looks back at War Eagle and Shinobi. Her mouth sets into a grim line and she's going to, let's see, I think she can make it back to War Eagle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So she runs back to here.
Okay. So your extra strength is gone.
Yep.
Let me change that. I'm just keeping up with it so I don't forget about it. Okay. Now you're back to -1. Alright. Okay, it is War Eagle's turn.
As he attempted to grab the blade, it was deftly moved aside and then promptly slashed him, causing his leg to bleed a little. So he goes back to what was working and begins to punch him, trying to work him over. So add 7 to that.
Yeah, let me do that. The 7 is from what?
Because I get 2 benefits, so it turns
gotcha.
into a
Yep.
kept dice.
Okay, 59. Okay. Let me look at these grappling rolls real quick. Where are they?
General combat
That's
rule
right. So
update.
defensive grapplers. Yeah, he can still parry. Okay. Let's go try parry.
Now he could try and get out of the grapple by using a hand-to-hand attack, right?
Yeah, he can. Yep, he would. He can try. Yeah, but
He's more
that's
with the sword.
not gonna happen. He's gonna keep an extra die. He keeps a 4. 45 versus what'd you roll? 59.
Yep.
was 15. 15 plus 4, 19. He's stunned. Okay, so let me add his 1 for that. Okay, so he's at 22 now. You're at 23 now. Okay, what did I say? 15?
Yep.
So he would be... That's an injury.
Now, regen only affects wounds, or does it affect
It
injuries?
only affects wounds, yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. That's why I said it's probably better.
Yeah, I was like, can I just take the wound? Like I lean into
Right.
the blow?
All right,
Stab me harder!
Lean into it. You missed the artery.
Go ahead, Wraith. You go.
Okay, I'm going to take that shot then.
Okay. So you would be shooting into melee, so would you like to take a hardship not to hit War Eagle if you miss?
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
All right, so make sure you take your hardship. You are probably...
Actually, in fact, I'm gonna aim once
there you go.
as well.
That's fair.
Okay. So I guess what, 1 benefit, 1 hardship.
Yep, sounds right.
Okay. Was it the shard pistol he had again?
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Okay.
He took it from you, whatever it was.
Right. Yeah. That's the one.
I think it has 8, so it's medium range.
Great. Nope.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a miss.
That's a good thing I took the hardship.
Yeah, right?
His base defense. But his base defense should be lower, but it's not going to be low enough.
No.
Because he reckless attacked last time, but still not quite there. The shard just over his head as you're trying to make sure you don't hit your friends. It's Shinobi's turn again, and he is just... I can't do anything. Man. This is not ideal. Rushed attack, that's going to give me 1 hardship.
If War Eagle would have ever read a book from communist China, it would have been The Art of War, but he would never read such heresy.
Man, can't disarm you.
Well, he could if he swung
Right.
his sword hard enough. he
Right,
could.
right. Reckless attack again, I guess. I mean, he's swinging pretty hard. Just so you can see, he has 2 injuries. Okay, so combat, that would give him 2. That would give him 5 benefits. So he's gonna keep 2 dice. 14. Hardships 2. 12. 47. Yeah, 47.
Jeez, this guy's a badass. Even with all these
47.
hardships.
So I will dodge. Not
And
today.
that's a miss. Yeah, it swings and almost it like cuts a couple of your blonde hairs. And you are up again.
It's my turn.
Is it? Oh, it is. Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah, as they're struggling, Madison runs over. She stretches out her arms and just ever so slightly puts a hand on War Eagle, and she's going to channel transmutation power into him.
Fuck. You got target 1 at least. Yeah.
I've got a target. Yeah, I'm targeting him.
Yeah.
And she's going to give him 2 strength.
Yeah, I figured. Hold on, let me.
You feel strength flowing into you.
As I feel this delicate hand on my back, my muscles start bulging and getting all veiny, and I'm not quite sure why, but
Well,
It's
War
been
Eagle
100
feels
years.
ate much.
yeah, War Eagle feels this strength, course through him.
Pummel time.
Yeah. So I don't need to worry about adjusting anything. I assume you did that.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah.
Alrighty. He just keeps working away, and as he almost feels himself get stronger.
You could aim twice too and get 2 benefits. if you want.
Do it.
Oh yeah, let's do that. We'll wait. We'll let Wraythe go, and then we'll do that 2 benefits.
Okay.
Shoot him, Wraith. Steal his glory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna aim once, but I'll take the hardship. So same thing again.
Yeah, his base defense is -5, so
Okay.
give yourself just an additional mod 5, or we could just look at it. Doesn't matter.
Oh, sorry. I've
No,
gone
it's fine.
past that
No,
point.
it's fine. Go ahead. Keep going. Yeah, that's a miss.
Happened again.
Yeah, just he's just being careful. All right. So you got 2 benefits. I think you're gonna actually be able to use them because you're not maxed anymore. So yeah, go ahead. Let's plug in 2 benefits.
Unless
in there.
I also do reckless,
That's true.
because I really want to.
That's
Okay,
true.
so my
If you get a
strength
5.
goes to 7. Then I get 2 benefits, which makes
Yep.
it 14d7.
Yeah, just put your 2 benefits in there. Then you're gonna do a +3, and then you're gonna keep an extra die.
2 benefits. +3 from my skilled, so that's 6. And that's
Let's
it.
see this. I want to see big
And then
money
you're gonna
here.
keep, and then you're gonna keep an extra die when you're on. And then you keep, it looks like a 6, so
So yeah.
no, or is
So-
it, yeah, 6, so 79. Alright, here's his dodge, or his parry, I should say.
79 plus 4, so 83.
His part first, so additional mods 11. He gets 2 benefits, so he's gonna keep an extra die. It keeps a 5. 46 versus a 73. Let me do that real quick.
79.
What's the 9? How did you get 79?
The kept dice.
Oh, yeah. 79 minus...
Well, he gets the bludgeoning damage.
Well,
too,
you
right?
do that
And
after.
-3.
You do that
Oh,
after.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so you will, but so minus, we're at 41 plus kept die. What did I say that was? 46. Okay, 46. That's a 33 plus 4 minus 3, so plus 1, 34. So it's a stun too. 34 damage is, I'm pretty sure, a wound. Yeah.
A wound and injury.
I'm gonna do a falter roll for him, and then that is a stamina roll, I think. Hold on, I just want to look. I just wrote it today. It's always falter. Falter on wound. Hard stamina. That's tough. Plus wound level 22. That's not. Yeah, he. So how do you knock him unconscious?
So as they're jostling for position, he sees his one leg is bearing most of his weight, and he just does a downward punch, and you can just hear the bone kind of like almost snap. And as he loses his footing and falls to the ground, he quickly goes behind him, putting him in a rear chokehold, and just with this extra found strength just squeezes, and he grasps up to his forearms trying to pull it away to no avail before finally just going limp and collapsing to the ground.
Yeah, his sword just clatters on the ground next to him.
With this man down, he kind of turns around to the doc and goes, "What? Why are you here? What is going on?"
She's breathing heavily, one hand still kind of resting against the back of his neck from where she's been channeling strength, and she lets it kind of fall to her side, and she says, "I came to save you."
I didn't know you were in Korea.
She blinks. She looks over at Wraythe. "Are you all right?"
Wraythe has got an obvious large sword wound on him still, I believe. That one he took last session. No, in fact, he's got two obvious wounds. The big one, though, is a strike that goes from his neck down across his torso. He goes to sort of shrug, and it's obviously too painful. And he does this one-shouldered sort of shrug, and he says, "I felt better, Doc."
Come here. Let's see what we can do.
It looks like he was going to kind of examine this body of this guy, but he sort of goes, "All right," and makes his way.
As Ray's walking over, War Eagle's like, "Doc, you didn't answer me. Why are you in Korea?" And then he looks down. "Why am I wearing this?"
She looks kind of from Wraythe and his wounds, like her brows furrowing. Almost in Wraythe what you would think is disapproval. She then turns back to War Eagle and says, "There's not a lot of time to explain, but a lot of time has passed." Is it the year 2023?
No, it's this year.
Okay. It's 2021. You've been frozen in time. And then she says, and we're not somewhere safe right now. We need to get out." She kind of walks towards Wraythe and she looks him up and down, examining his wounds. Can she choose to heal the easier of the wounds?
Mm-hmm. You can heal them both. You can try to heal them both. Yeah.
All right, she's gonna go for the easiest one first. She'll concentrate for a minute. I mean, she's gonna make this roll, so she's gonna raise her empathy to. Since they're out of combat and she's not in a panic, she'll concentrate for a minute, raise that by 2 points.
Okay, let me do it on your sheet real quick. I don't know how long it'll last, but... Oh, come on, Jason. Just let me change
No, and
it.
it's... Okay.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. Okay, good.
Okay. She'll go for healing you.
That heals that one, yeah.
All right. And she's gonna go for the other one. See if it works.
That was actually the worst one. Gotta get a 70 on this one.
Not. Oh shoot! I didn't add my pre-roll modifier.
Okay,
No, I don't get that. I don't get that for this. That's only for my regeneration. Sorry, I didn't get it. So.
That's like I treated once.
Okay.
But the other one, the arm one heals, which was the -2 dex, so I'll bring that up too.
Thank you.
Yeah, she looks really tired. You feel some of your wounds healing, and then she kind of stands back, her face a little ashen, and she says, "That's a bad one. That may take some real concentration."
No worries, Doc. Thanks for getting the other one. And he looks towards the retreating, sort of the figure of War Eagle who's walking around and says, so that's this War Eagle, right?
She looks kind of at War Eagle's back. She says, it has to be. Been
War
a long
Eagle.
time, though.
War Eagle, the news of how long he'd been under hit him harder than anything the ninja had done in their struggle, and he kind of walked almost in a daze to this other tube that contained an individual, and he kind of saw his reflection in the glass.
Will you give me a investigation check when you look in there?
Yeah. Let me find it.
It's mental.
Yeah, I'm blind as a bat. Oh, there it is. I am 100 years old. Give me a minute. Gah.
Are you trained?
I am. Quite
Okay.
a bit,
I
actually.
don't understand why it didn't explode. Go ahead and Go ahead and roll another d10. That's pretty good. Yeah, I would say that's good enough. I'm gonna whisper you something. Oh shit.
As War Eagle looks at his own reflection and hears the two behind him whispering, he's like, I can hear you two. And even before he waits for an answer, he almost steps back, another shocked expression on his face, and he goes, this can't be. And he just starts pointing at both tubes that remain unbroken.
Oh, do you know who's in there?
And he points to one. He goes, "That's Hammer." And then he points to the other one. He goes, "That's Sickle."
Are those?
Those are They're both males, unconscious. I fought them. They were Soviet assets. We fought constantly after the war and all the way to Korea. They're the ones that, they're the last thing I remember. Is kind of these flood of memories come back. They defeated me in North Korea. What are they doing here?
This entire place is owned by a very wealthy man. He's a collector. I suppose he hoped to collect you and them. And that, she points to the corpse of Dr. Dream. He was a man who was bent on, well, destroying those that were gifted or special or changed. I don't know how it all fits together. I just know they told me you were here. And she looks over at him, and I had to see for myself.
War Eagle kind of regains his composure for a moment and goes, thank you for coming and getting me. I appreciate it. I can't believe it's been that long. and he's still kind of focused on the tubes. He goes, "How many of these pods or whatever they are here?"
These are the only ones I've seen. Doctor, was his Thurman?
Yeah, his first name was Thurman. Thurman Hughes. Thurston Hughes.
Thurston Hughes. The man who owns this place brought me here under false pretenses. He said that he wanted me to wake you up, make sure that you came out of it all right. I haven't seen anything else here. Obviously, he had other motivations, other plans, and she looks over at Wraythe. That's why I didn't come alone. I brought someone I trusted. This is Wraythe.
Right.
War Eagle turns to Wraythe. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, he holds out a hand to shake.
War Eagle looks at it for a moment and then looks up at him and extends his hand, shaking it, and he goes, You have my thanks. And kind of goes back to these two. And if there's time, we need to do something about these two. They're dangerous.
Well, not like that, they're not.
Look. She kind of looks at them and she says, they might be dangerous, but... She walks over to the button and she says, I can't leave them here. We need to go find Dr. Thurman. Have a word with him, but I'm not leaving them in these cages.
Don't do it.
She does it.
Yeah, it slowly starts to drain fluid, but it seems like it's going to take a while.
Yeah, she'll head toward the exit.
Wraythe will hold out Shinobi's sword if it's on the ground.
It is. It is.
Yeah, he'll pick that up and offer it to War Eagle. And just says, look, until you can find like a gun or something, it's better than nothing, right?
I don't need weapons.
Oh, actually, Wraythe could hand him a semi-automatic pistol, actually.
I don't use guns. Where do you want me to store that? And he looks down at his...
It looks like Wraythe is having a really hard time not saying something. You think he's going to go badly if he does say it, but you can tell he really wants to say something. His face is strained. His mouth works a couple of times. He goes, I don't know, gets nowhere.
The facial expression of the avatar perfectly matches his attitude now, and you can tell he's just ready to say something. He's just we need to go now.
I told you.
Yeah. Madison is already kind of headed toward the door. If you're lucky, we might run into Dustin on the way out, Wraythe.
Yeah, we need to kick his ass.
Who on God's green earth is Dustin?
Oh, he's an utter arsehole and he brought us here. I knew there was something up with that guy. As Ray's talking, by the way, he's quickly patting down Shinobi and Dr. Dream just to see if there's anything obvious on either of them.
No, Shinobi definitely does not have anything.
Sure.
You're just patting him down.
Yeah, just quickly,
yeah,
just having it because we haven't got much time. So.
Yeah, and then Dr. Dream has basically a cell phone on him that you can take.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I'll kind of hide it from War Eagle a little bit so as not to
upset him.
Yeah.
Upset him with technology.
Yeah, I'll do that later.
I guess we head down. We're trying to find our way out of this place.
Yeah, you head back up then.
As he's looting Shinobi and searching, War Eagle looks for something he's familiar with, pants primarily.
Well, you could
Pants
you could
still
put on you could
exist
put on
in 2021?
you could
War
put on
Eagles.
a Shinobi's pants or
He's introduced to skinny jeans immediately.
right.
Harsh.
Yeah, you can put on
Awakening.
He's
There's-
gonna
there's
put
a
on
dead-
Dr. Dream's robe, doctor's robe.
no.
Doctor.
There's a dead guard that hadn't been pulled out of there yet, and he approximately fits you. It's pretty loose in the crotch, but otherwise it fits.
Oh. He's probably wondering what happened to bell bottoms. Yeah.
He kind of puts on the pants and looks at him awkwardly, like, "What the hell? This is? I don't get this." But puts them on and calls it good enough for now.
You guys come upstairs, and you're a little surprised probably to see Dustin sitting on the couch. He's drinking some sort of drink. It looks like probably some sort of mixed drink. It's got like a little umbrella in it, and he's like, "Oh, this is so good. What the hell's taking so long down there?"
Wraith, with a big grin on his face, walks out holding the gun at him, pointing the gun at Dustin.
He doesn't see you even, at first. He's like looking at his phone. He's like, "Oh man, I can't believe this."
If I can get right up and put the gun against his head before he notices me, that would be the best of all.
Well, I mean, if you're insubstantial and invisible, you sure can.
Yeah, may as well. Yeah, I'll do that on the way over and then.
Yeah, he doesn't even notice you there. You look down at his phone, and he's looking at Pornhub, and he's like, "This is good stuff. This is really
no.
good stuff." And when you look at it, like what he's looking at is like a blonde female. Looks approximately kind of like what Madison would look like.
Oh no! he's a class act. Yeah. So yeah, I'll as I get closer, I become substantial, and then put the gun against his head, and then
Whoa.
become visible again.
What the hell, man? Is that a gun? What are you doing?
Yeah, we need to talk, Sonny Jim. Oh, but first, why don't you show Madison what you're looking at?
He just like hits the button. What do you mean? I was looking at my stock portfolio, and it's looking good. Why do you got a gun, man? Why are you pointing at me?
Well, it's not just that you're an arsehole. It's that you handed us over to this guy who then put us in tubes. Can you not see? Because we'll all be like dripping with
Yeah.
fluid like
Tubes? Like, what kind of tubes? And he sees the rest of you walk around the corner, and he's like, "Oh, hi, Madison."
She looks furious. She says, "He put me in a cage, Dustin.
I thought he put
brought
you in
me to a
tubes.
man."
Oh, now's a good time to have a smart mouth, isn't it? Yeah, great timing, Sonny.
She kind of like bites her lip and she clenches her fists and she thinks about turning him into one cancerous blob on the floor. But she figures this might be more painful, and she says, "I could kill you, but really I need to thank you for bringing me back." And she walks over to War Eagle and she kind of puts her arm around his waist. "To my lover."
War Eagle kind of mumbles, "What, the crumb cake? What?"
"Tell him, War Eagle."
Why are you calling him War Eagle? That's so weird.
"'Cause that's his name." He's
Yes.
not some weak, porn-addicted little boy named Dustin.
Who you calling poor?
Porn addicted.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm not that either. I was just bored. Waiting. I didn't know. We should get out of here then. Can you tell your ugly friend not to point his gun at me? You should give me a gun.
You don't talk to my dame like that.
Can I just shoot him in the leg or something? Or just in the
Sure.
arse?
You can do whatever you want.
No, I'm going to say that to Dr.
Oh,
Madison. I don't actually.
Yeah.
I kind of want to, but I don't really.
Oh, she says, well, I did fix his leg. I feel
Oh no, I mean now I
like
don't.
getting a refund.
Oh no, listen, Madison. Now I don't have to do this anymore. I didn't know it was gonna be. I didn't know it was gonna hurt you guys. I would never do that. But now I can, get back to my dream of playing baseball, and there'll be plenty of special friends for me, and I won't have to reach out anymore. Just no violence, maybe.
And Wraith looks across at Madison and raises an eyebrow.
She's snarling. Like, I don't think he actually knew exactly what was going to happen here, but I don't think he cared much either.
No.
I care for you deeply. I would never want to see you hurt. Like, deeply.
I think watching Madison themed pool is caring deeply, mate. I mean, I've got some issues, but that's no.
War Eagle, still confused, but playing along for now, kind of walks up to Dustin and roughly picks him up by his collar and goes, "You better have some manners talking to a dame like that. She's quite the dish." Honey, he kind of says questioningly to the doc, "What should we do with this young wisecracker?"
I want a refund.
What do you mean? I didn't pay you anything.
Wraith backs away a little bit and just goes, "Oh, I bet you wish I shot you now."
I don't know. Hey, you're a doc, never do harm, right?
Oh, I won't do you any harm. She points at Dustin. That leg, I healed it on the way over. It was a complex fracture that had healed badly.
Yeah, I'm a baseball player. Hard to hit the homers, when you got a bum knee. You understand? Right? You're not gonna hurt me, big fella, right?
War Eagle kind of shakes him a little. "You're being a real knucklehead right now. If you don't want to be singing Whistling Dixie in some sanitarium somewhere, you better shape up." And then kind of gives him a fist, like not an actual punch, but like a shaking fist, like he's about to knock his teeth out.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna shape up real quick. Just put me down, and we can maybe share a helicopter ride. And at that time, you kind of hear the helicopter.
Helicopter? What are you talking about?
You kind of hear it.
Is that Dr. Thurman?
I don't know. I never saw him. I've been sitting here for this whole time, bored.
All right, Dr. Vitae runs to the window, in the direction of the sound, tries to see.
Oh yeah, the helicopter's already probably 50 feet in the air, moving away.
What is a helicopter, for crying out loud?
And she kind of gestures to him.
He kind of looks out and he's like, "What?"
Madison is now like racking her brain, trying to remember when all these innovations came to pass. Well, I'm sure he's got a garage full of cars. Let's go. And then she just walks over to Dustin and says, "You may not have known exactly what he was going to do here, what he was planning. But you knew he didn't mean me well."
I didn't. I really didn't.
Nope. I think you did.
I would never do that to you.
Don't contact me again. Ever.
Okay.
If you do, you're going to find yourself with a permanent case of erectile dysfunction.
Okay. I won't then.
She just turns and starts walking, looking around for, like they probably saw
Yeah,
if
there's...
there was a garage somewhere.
Definitely.
And Wraythe says to him, if he causes any trouble for us, remember I can get into anywhere. Locked doors don't stop me. And then he leans down and whispers, and I bet you sleep with your mouth open. And then he winks at him and then walks off.
Okay. Well, I'll see you guys too. I'm gonna call an Uber. And you had yeah, go ahead.
War Eagle starts to question that, but he's just on overload right now. Just closes his mouth.
Questioning everything, yeah.
Yeah, you go out into the garage and you see it's probably like one of those garages that has like 12 car garage, that type of thing. And there's like a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, etc. You have your there's a Rolls Royce.
As they're kind of walking out, War Eagle kind of leans in and whispers to the doc. He goes, my head's still spinning a little. Are we married? Well, I don't understand.
Oh, she kind of blushes and looks at him. No, I just thought that would get under his skin.
War Eagle just kind of shakes his head. Okay. It's slowly coming back to me now, I think.
We're in New England, she says.
The North?
New England. Was it Connecticut?
You're in New York. You're in New York now, yeah.
Right. You used your thingy, right, Wraythe? You marked where we are. You can get us back.
Yeah.
Thingy is her word for anything she doesn't understand.
Yeah, I was about to say War Eagle must be wondering what the hell's going on now.
Wow. Is he a cyborg?
Yeah. Get us back here with your thingy. Okay. Yeah, he dropped a pin in Giggle Mats to just show where we are. He says, yeah. I mean, what are we going to do? We could take a car. He probably won't report it, right? I mean, maybe he would. He's pretty rich and influential, but he might not want to admit what's gone on here. Or we could take a risk, stay around and try and look for clues while we're here. About who he's connected to. If you're talking, Slip, you're muted.
Oh, no. Can you repeat what you just said?
Yeah, so Wraythe was just saying, if we wanted to take the risk, it doesn't look like the alarm's been raised, so we could stay around and kind of look for evidence here about what's been going on.
There were some guards, but I haven't really seen anyone. She kind of shrugs, and we do have some added muscle now.
You defrosted Hammer and Sickle. We can't stay here.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. We probably should leave. I mean, no one deserves to be frozen like that, but I'd like to have a chance to regroup before we actually deal with two psychopathic communists from the 50s.
Yeah, shame. I'd love to be here when someone told him that the Soviet Union fell in whenever it was.
The Soviet Union fell? What?
Oh yeah, I've got a great video I'll show you sometime with people knocking down the Berlin Wall. Anyway, it's great. And he's yeah, all right. We probably should go then. And he's going to go looking around for car keys.
Oh yeah, you find them. They're in the car. Like nobody would ever dare steal anything. You get into what kind of car would you like to get into?
Oh, the Lamborghini.
Yeah, you get in a Lamborghini. The three of you struggle to fit in, I'm guessing, and start speeding down the road. Wraythe driving, I'm sure.
Yeah, badly. It's too much car for him, but he doesn't want to admit it.
Yeah, and
Just grinding on the shifts.
yeah, it's definitely
Yeah.
not an automatic.
He's oversteering quite a lot.
And as you are going, there is a Madison. You get a call on your phone.
She looks at it. Does it
Restricted.
She'll flip it open and put it to her ear.
Yeah. This is Sadie Quinn. I've got your meet location and date 2 days from now with Zen about Amplify, remember?
She remembers all of a sudden. It feels like this conversation happened, a year ago, even though it's really only been a couple of weeks at the most. Oh, yes. All right.
All right, I'll text you the details. I don't want to be involved. I'm going to go in hiding after this, so...
That's understandable. The stakes are high. Dr. Dream is dead.
Oh, how? What happened? I heard he got pulled in by the feds after you, the warehouse thing.
I let him live that time. I didn't like seeing what did to Vindicator, but
So you killed another one? You just...
he came after us again. And I
Okay.
couldn't let him go this time.
Well, it's none of my business. But, Zen, he'll know what the truth is about everything.
She says, I'm not ashamed of anything I did.
Okay, well, I'm just here to set the meet. I'll send you the details. I'm going now. Once I send this to you and to him, I'm out.
All right, then.
And she hangs up.
That whole serious conversation was going on with Wraythe, like whooping every time you hit the accelerator in the background.
You know you can't keep it, right? She says, kind of.
I know.
A little ostentatious.
Yeah, and also, let's face it, he hits yet another bump far too hard. He says, I think the suspension is going to be a bit fucked after this as well.
Yeah, back in our neighborhood, these hubcaps, gone in 15 minutes.
Yeah. He chuckles to himself. So what are we going to do with it? I didn't really think that far when I was nicking it.
Well, maybe Abuela Roca can make use of it. Earn us some good karma with that hard old woman.
Ah, fair enough.
Might earn you like 3 or 4 insults on her favorite grandson, even.
I swear I wasn't trying to insult him. Like, Dustin, fair enough. That was deliberate. No, fair, because I don't know, it's just how I speak.
Well, maybe she looks over at War Eagle. A friend here can teach you some manners. He was raised right.
Stealing's wrong, He just kind of stares out the window like totally flabbergasted at what he's seeing.
I think that's a perfect segue. Say that you look out at the trees and you're in upstate New York. There's forest everywhere, and you drive. You could drive all the way back or take the train, and eventually you will get back to LA in the next couple of days, and we can end it here.
That sounds good. Good episode. Short but sweet.
Yeah.
Well, War Eagle passed the first test.
Grapple fucking someone to death, yeah.